AI, Trump, China, and Weaponization of Robotics with 5G book cover, Explained, Part 1. Join me for a very special episode of the AI organization. Welcome to the AI organization. I am your host, Cyrus A. Parsa. This is the AI show. We will be covering AI, Trump, China, and Weaponization of Robotics with 5G book cover. First of all, let me explain. AI stands for Artificial Intelligence. Trump, United States. China, the Communist Party. And of course, weaponization of robotics, which includes machines, drones, a array of other things that connect to IoTs, and the 5G network. If you look over here, we have what appears to be President Trump, but actually most of it's not. This is George Washington, which represents our Constitution. I put Trump's head on there because he is to represent how the 5G system is to be deployed in the US, but not around your families, not around your homes. So let me explain. The smartphone over here has coding up on top of it. Coding represents AI coding algorithms can actually control people, program people, their thoughts, even their brain chemistry, through what I call biodigital social programming. Very, very sophisticated term. To accept robots to come into their lives. To accept to be cybernetically altered and bioengineered. On this 5G grid system. The 5G grid system connects IoT's Internet of Things with everything, to smart cities, smart homes that can surveil people, that can quarantine people, hunt people, track people, spy on people, enslave people, or even kill people with human targeting systems on drones, robotics, micro drones, robotics, all sorts of different machines, cybernetics, bioengineering, and different entities, which I talk about. The virus itself was actually in the subtitle. Subtitle reads, How China Western AI and Robotics Corporations pose the greatest threat to people through biodigital social programming via the human biodigital network, and why the world needs to support the Trump administration against China's regime. The paperback doesn't have that support Trump, but the digital copy does, because I was being attacked by multiple different outlets, including Facebook and some other outlets, that whenever I had why the world needs to support Trump administration against China, they'd remove anything that related to that. This book itself is a compressed zip file of a 10,000 page report that I have. And if you look at it, everything from present, emerging, future threats is actually in the book cover. There's millions of inner meanings. Every millimeter of this book, in fact, the design of it is sequenced in a certain way that explains everything we are experiencing today and the future. It's a book, it's a cover in a book that actually shows you the future to the T. What's happening with the digital IDs, the vaccines, the chaos in the streets, everything is actually in the cover or inside the book. If you read this book, Artificial Intelligence, Dangers to Humanity, which has AI Trump embedded inside of it, you will see that I called it an AI engineered disease from China, and multiple other things that I put together. Replication, connecting to 5G, and numerous other threats that endanger all the world's citizens. This initially was published on August 24, 2019, which it came out to say the world's in danger via China and big tech. October 20th, 2019, the world is in danger via China and big tech. And I had a very difficult time. At the beginning when I came out, some media outlets that were really smart, they understood maybe a quarter of it. They plagiarized my things and stole and went everywhere. And they really hurt the American people and the world's people. But there are... Actually, it wasn't the media outlets. It was a few very, very sneaky wolf-like people. Media outlets, some of them are really great. But some other media outlets, which was almost 99% of them, they didn't cover it. And wherever I went, I either got my content plagiarized, I got called stupid, dummy, slandered, or I was ignored. If you guys have looked at the many big things trying to warn the world's citizens, how they're in danger, how we can have different solutions. So I have multiple different solutions for a reactionary time, because I was trying to prevent things. Now we're in a reactionary time. And I hope some key people reach out to President Trump sooner than later, because there are stages of interconnected things that endanger all the world's citizens, not just from the virus. And I have solutions to turn the tide around. It's very, very pertinent that happens sooner than later. I want to point to one other thing on this book cover as well. If you look at it, there is Karl Marx. Why is he there? Because this whole 5G system connected to the AI network, connected to all the corporations, connect to a digital brain, which the platform is consisted of Karl Marx, or socialism, or communism. Under communism, everything comes under one platform. So the AI system can do best by taking everyone over, to enslave them or control everybody, or worse. On a capitalist system, it does it by taking components, which it's doing here. Different corporation components, connecting all of them together. Once that happens, then it becomes a communist system. Still yet. So either way you're looking at it, the world is in danger in multiple different ways. And I worked 20 hours a day, 7 days a week, and still to this day, people are plagiarizing my work, or they won't give me airtime in mainstream media. Why is that? Because their own lives are in danger. For 7-8 months, I'm asking these media to cover me. So, do they even care about their own lives? I really hope somebody reaches. You know what? Every person watching this video, please look what I did in the past 7 months. Look at the books. Look at my different social media. Look at the track of what I did, even with the legal things. Please go ask every single media outlet, why are they not reporting on Cyrus and his books and giving him airtime? And why didn't they take my warnings for 7 to 8 months that all the world's people were in danger? Why? I don't just mean the reporters. I'm talking about the producers and the think tanks behind them. So they're in danger, all the world's people still. So I hope every single person that watches this reaches out to the media directly, because your lives are in danger in multiple different ways by follow me on Twitter and IG, Instagram. You're welcome to come to the website, theaiorganization.com. Donations are definitely needed. Please donate. There's a link below. Like and subscribe. Share not only this video, all the other videos I put out, especially the AI, the plan to invade humanity. And again, I'm not against any entity or company. If any entity were to try to take down posts or content made to not only warn the world's citizens, but provide solutions to save lives, later on they would be not only considered for, but they will be charged and prosecuted by government bodies and local, city, and state international tribunals for crimes against humanity, for the prevention thereof and reaction thereof related to genocide or people's deaths, because they didn't report on Cyrus Parsa's warnings and the AI organization. So I hope from now on, I get supported, not just by the people, but also by the mainstream media, because I have really, really important solutions. Thank you for joining this episode. Until next time, this is Cyrus A. Parsa.